The moment I've been waiting for. Time to start tiling.
I started by doing a dry fit of all my tiles, laying them out, making sure everything fit, and I also wanted to pre-cut any tiles that needed to be cut to make things easier when I was actually installing these. Once everything was laid out, I actually got to tiling. Worked the thin set in, did some directional troweling, and laid the tile. I used spacers all around the edges of the tile for consistent spacing, and I used a grout float to push the tile into the thin set, and of course, lifted up the tile to check for coverage. I then just rinsed and repeated that process for all the tiles. Now, this was my first time tiling, and I am an absolute mess as well. And so I actually had a lot of thin set coming up between the spaces of the tile. So to get that out, I used a spacer, and then I used a Q-tip actually, and that helped. I also used my yellow sponge to make sure I was wiping up all that extra thin set along the way to keep things clean. Pre-cutting the tiles came in so handy and made it so easy to just lay everything where they belonged. I was really nervous to tile, and honestly, for my first time, it wasn't that bad. I gave everything a final wipe to ensure there was no thin set hanging around, and I did it. My first time tiling. I tiled the shower floor. I'm so proud of myself, and I absolutely love how this came out. Stay tuned for the shower walls.